I mean, it's just not even funny anymore, is it? It happens every week, practically. It's wow. I can't even believe I did that. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, where was I? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Scotch and Smoke Rings, episode 515. I am your friendly neighborhood Oxhorn, here as always with suspender set to maximum stun. Got a great show for you today. We finished Doom 2016. Last week, we killed the big evil boss person thing, creature, brain, oozing, whatever. And that was a lot of fun. We got that taken care of, and so it's time to move on to the next game. I have been getting requests for both Bioshock 2 and Bioshock Infinite for quite some time, ever since I streamed Bioshock 1 on the channel about a year or so ago. And I know that many of you have been wanting me to pick up with the series, and so here we are, picking up with the series on Scotch and Smoke Rings. If you want to catch up with Bioshock, maybe you're not familiar with the franchise, you haven't played any of the games, I have organized my gameplay of Bioshock 1 in a playlist on my channel. Just scroll down to my full gameplay sessions playlist on my channel homepage, then find the Bioshock 1, and the format is very similar to what we did here on Scotch and Smoke Rings, about an hour of Q&A, and then the actual gameplay. Okay, lots of comments. Let's see. Rusky says, you need to wire that to a light or something. I know, I need this to activate. Every single time I press the button that goes live, I turn my microphone on. Slim Monk with the tip. Thank you, Slim Monk. Jello Sickle says, it's okay, Ox. We still love you. Well, I'm grateful for your support, even after flubbubs like that. The Dark Seraph says, speaking of every week, if a child refuses to sleep during nap time, are they guilty of resisting arrest? Yes. Yes, Trucky Steve's adventure with a tip. Thank you, Trucky Steve. Anthony says, sound is off, Ox. All right, so I'm going back through all of the previous ones. I finally fixed that. Random Tuber with a tip. Thank you, Random Tuber. Anthony Deadeye with a tip. Thank you, Anthony Deadeye. And Josh, thanks for letting me know that I didn't have the sound on. Finally fixed it. So I have done... Don Quentin says applauds for the Dark Seraph. Yes, it's always the Dark Seraph who gives us our wonderful dad jokes of the week. But before I light my cigar and get on into it, I have two props to show off today. The first is my Sunset Sasparilla Deputy Badge. Now, many of you may say, but Oxhorn, didn't you already have a Sunset Sasparilla Deputy Badge? And my response to that question, dear viewer, is yes, I did. But this one is real. The other one was 3D printed. This one, I found a company in Nevada that specializes in doing military and police badges and awards and stuff. And I said, can you do a Sunset Sasparilla Deputy Badge in this old style? And they said, yes, they could. So there you go. It's an actual metal badge that says Sunset Sasparilla Deputy. We got this while playing Fallout New Vegas and completing the Sunset Sasparilla quest that brought us to the factory. And our great reward for completing that quest was a Sunset Sasparilla badge. So I finally have a real one. Then, there's this. So, for those who are familiar with Fallout 1 and Fallout 2, you'll recognize the Cat's Paw as a rather colorful magazine in the Fallout universe, filled with interesting articles. And we just did an episode on Fallout 2 about the Cat's Paw establishment in New Reno that had this lovely image. Not only is there a neon sign outside the Cat's Paw that looks exactly like this, but every single magazine in the world looks exactly like this, right? Well, in doing my research for that episode, I discovered that the creators of Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 did not invent the cover art for the Cat's Paw magazine. Instead, they found a bunch of non-slip rubber women's shoe heels from the 1940s, and they just decided that they liked that box art. So they just took the box art and put it in their game. Once I realized that this was a real product that existed, I went onto eBay just to see if I could find any, and lo and behold, there's like this crazy underground market of people who only use the Cat's Paw rubber shoe heels for their shoes, and have been for like 50 years. As far as I know, these aren't made anymore. Like this is a box from the 1940s or 60s or something. But there are like thousands of these available on Etsy. It was not expensive. It was not rare. This is apparently a very popular brand of rubber shoe heels for women's shoes. And it just so happened to have the cat's paw logo on it, which I thought was great. And it came with the rubber shoe heels. So, guess I'll have to get some matching rubber shoes. It's got a cool cat's paw logo on it. So we don't see that in Fallout 1 or 2. It's a different logo of a cat like clawing at something. Oh. So yeah, bit of trivia there. They didn't invent the box art. They just kind of stole it. They stole it from a shoe sole or heel maker. But look, it's exactly the same. The only thing they changed is they took away the words twin grip and non-slip, and they took away the words rubber heel. They left cat's paw and the little cat going. So there you go, more props for the display. All right, I better get something to drink and set something on fire, because it's not Scotch and smoke rings unless you do those two things. I don't even have to be here. As long as there's something to drink and something on fire, that's Scotch and smoke rings. I'm glad that it's a box and not a proper magazine, because that way I can set it up on my display and it's not going to keel on over. Though the problem with that is that it is small. We're out of Scotch, so I'm drinking some Kentucky bourbon today. I forget which brand. I think it's Knob Creek or Knob Hill or something like that. Ah. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's do this. Come on. Y'all gonna say. Viet Colt says, "Hey Oxhorn, been following you since around 2017. Had to change accounts, but still enjoy your Fallout lore. I wish you a wonderful night, and I'm going to continue working out and having a listen. See you around." We'll see you around, Viet Colt. Good luck on your workout. I admire those of you who put that much time and effort into your health. It's something I need to do. I know. But I still admire those who do it. Mac West says, "I'm rank 8 now. That's 1/100th of the lore of Vault 51. Great." I know. This is, look, we discussed this last night. So if you missed it, last night I did a surprise impromptu live stream on Twitch where we did the new Nuclear Winter Battle Royale mode for Fallout 76, which is, it's fun. It's Battle Royale, right? Nothing terribly surprising there. People like it. Some people like it. Some people don't like it, right? I'm not, as I said at the beginning of that live stream, I'm not really a competitive gamer. I don't play games to be competitive. I play games to, explore the worlds and all of that. So it's a new setting for me. But I still gave it a hearty go yesterday. I spent 4 hours, and in it was 4 hours and 20 minutes. In 4 hours of 20 minutes and 20 minutes of doing nothing but Nuclear Winter, I gained 3 levels. I went from level 3 to level 6. That unlocked 1 holotape. There are a dozen holotapes in Vault 51, a dozen terminals that tell the story of Vault 51, and they're all locked behind Nuclear Winter level gates, some of which going all the way up to level 100. Yeah, so that's hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of grinding Nuclear Winter Battle Royale matches just to unlock each and every one of those holotapes and terminals individually. And I said at the end of my broadcast, look, it's not even about whether or not I enjoyed the gameplay, and I did actually have fun. We had some really good matches. I got better as the matches went on. I was actually killing people fairly regularly. When the first time I did the Battle Royale live stream, I think we went, 2 or 3 hours? 2 hours, and I didn't kill anyone until the very end. My goal of that stream was just to kill one person. In last night's live stream, I killed a lot of people. I ended up killing some people, but I never won a match. I never won a match, so that's still something I got to get to. But anyway, even though I had a good time, I enjoyed myself. It's the time commitment. I just can't physically do it. I can't devote that much of my time to grinding out these Battle Royale matches just to unlock the lore to Vault 51 so I can do one lore video. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. When instead I could take that time and continue with Broken Steel and continue with the story of Fallout 2. And then once I'm done with that, finish the Obra Dinn and then start a brand new lore series and maybe go into Far Harbor. I mean, all of that time I could put towards more lore content, which is what I'm going to do. So sadly, I won't be able to do a lore video on Vault 51. Maybe someday in the future, but it's just the time, it doesn't make sense for me and my channel. But someday we'll know the story. Mythic says, hey Ox, big week for me. I'm officially a high school grad now. Just want to give a huge thank you for all of the videos and even Scotch and Smoke Rings shows that helped me get through my senior year. Much love and cheers. Cheers right back at you, Mythic. I remember when I graduated from high school, it was a wonderful feeling. I couldn't tell you the relief I felt getting out of there. So it was, I feel where you're coming from. There's a lot to look forward to. A lot to look forward to. Welcome new member, Tars9. Go Raptors, says William Elliott. Go Raptors. Rank 9 now, yay, says Mac West. Well, good luck to you. The Dark Seraph says, I have an Olivia cigar and a glass of Jack. What have you got? Same old, same old. Today I'm smoking a La Aurora y Leon Corojo Churchill-sized cigar. And then just a little bit of Knob Creek. Not bad, not bad. Ash Malachi says, Oxhorn, the first time I got a universal remote control, I thought to myself, this changes everything. You're in good company, my friend. You're in good company. Charles Borden says, Ox, you finally got me into Fallout 76, though sadly the servers for the PlayStation 4 keep disconnecting. I'm spending as much time logging on as playing. This is a little frustrating. I'm really sorry to hear that. I, too, have experienced server issues playing on the PC, as anyone who has watched my Fallout 76 live streams will know. Even in my Nuclear Winter live stream from last night, I crashed to desktop once, and I was forced to relog once due to excessive load times. But, I mean, when it comes to just regular gameplay of Fallout 76, it's been a long time since I haven't been able to log in or I've had a big crash to desktop during my gameplay. So things are getting better. They are trying to make the servers more stable. I'm noticing it on my end, but there's still a problem. That still needs a lot of work. Brian Sanchez says, Oxhorn 2, new weapon creations and a new house. I know. I am really excited. I have spent all day today going through the new Neon, what's it called? Neon Mansion or Neon Hotel. That's right. The Neon Hotel creation for Fallout 4. I'm blown away, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be working on that video. Hopefully I'll get it done for you on Saturday. I'm blown away by what they put into this creation. It's so well done. Not only does it have a cyber... What's a good description for it? It's like a I'm hesitant to say cyberpunk because I don't know if it's really cyberpunk. I mean, it is kind of cyberpunk. It reminds me of Blade Runner a little bit. It's got kind of a cyberpunk vibe to it. This hotel you go into, you gain access to it. It gives you a new player home in Good Neighbor, and you can modify it. They give you beautiful views of Good Neighbor. It's multiple floors. It's got secret rooms. There are 2 new outfits, 1 new weapon, and a new NPC. Not a companion. It's not crazy. No voice dialogue, anything like that. But you do unlock a new NPC that then hangs out in Good Neighbor for the rest of your gameplay. It's just... wow, they really kind of put the effort into that player home. It was really well done. I haven't taken a look at the other 2 weapons yet. I'm hoping to do that after my broadcast tonight. But, we got to give the Creation Club guys credit. When Creation Club came out for Fallout 4, there was a lot of just criticism. And even when I was coming out with my videos, I would take the time to stop and, explain why I didn't like this or why I didn't like that. I think most famously, I went on a rant about camouflage and how it's not lore friendly. When I was talking about the camouflage paints, got a lot of pushback on that. People really like their camouflage, I learned. They've been listening. The Creation Club guys for Fallout 4 have been listening, and they've been putting a lot of effort into some of their newer creations as of late. So, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with what I've seen so far. Now, I haven't done either of the weapons yet. Maybe I'll take that all back. But stay tuned. We'll be covering them this weekend. Tactical Mobs says, third best game ever. Are you going to play Infinite? Love you. Thank you, Tactical. I am going to play Infinite. I don't know when. Maybe we'll do it right after Bioshock 2. I don't know. It just depends on what I want to do after that. But, we did Bioshock 1 last year. We're going to do Bioshock 2 this year. And then we will eventually do Bioshock Infinite. Elias Black says, thoughts on the Fudge Muppets beard build tribute. It came out of nowhere, and it was really kind of them. I've always loved the Fudge Muppet guys. Their builds, even before I started doing Fallout videos, I used their builds for my characters. Every single character I have for Fallout 4, I used a Fudge Muppet build for. And their builds are excellent. They always make my gameplay much more enjoyable. I was sad when I learned that they weren't going to be doing builds for Fallout 76, but I watched their video explaining why they weren't going to be doing builds for Fallout 76, and it made sense. It made perfect sense to me why they didn't want to do that. So I'm stuck with my own build, which I made for my own character. I know there are other build websites I could go to, but so far I'm liking my build for my character. He's kind of like a stealthy solo sniper shotgun melee guy. I've been told that I'm trying to do too much with him. Maybe I am. I don't know. I still get through. I'm almost level 100. Almost. We'll get there. Reconnection successful. What the heck? OBS. OBS, Open Broadcast Software, is what I'm using for it. Stream resumed. What happened? I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. If you saw a big hiccup a moment ago, it was because my broadcasting software just decided to stop, and I don't know why. But everything's green, solid across the board, so I'm just going to say, okay. Steve A says, Far Harbor lore series sounds amazing. Please do. It's on my list, and the list is getting shorter, so it will come up soon. Zachary says, hey man, are you planning on covering Outer Worlds? I am. I'm pretty encouraged by what I saw from E3. The only thing that I worried about after watching the E3 coverage is the graphics, which I walked away wondering just about, mainly in terms of animations and not set design. I thought the set design looked great. Like when you see some of the cities, and especially the pre-war, or I say pre-war, but the advertisements. Some of the things that I love most about fictional universes are advertisements and propaganda posters and products. Seeing those and all of the posters and the corporations and the neon signs and all of that world building stuff, I love that. And it looks like they did that really well for Outer Worlds. We see all of these different corporations and products and posters and lots of propaganda. So I'm really excited to explore the world and discover exactly what the story is all about. Some of the energy effects looked a little wonky, if I'm perfectly honest, and some of the running animations looked weird. But it's still too early to judge it. But yeah, I do plan on covering it. All right. I keep losing my cigar. I get lost in a conversation, and then my cigar goes out because I talk too long, and then I got to find my lighter to start it up again. My lighter's on its last leg. Look, I'm squeezing it as hard as I can. Come on. Ah. Good, it does to my thumb. Flattens it. I don't know what's wrong with my lighter. I'm going to have to get a new one. It's hard. Lighters are hard. I have yet to find a lighter I really liked. This came free with a cigar box bundle I bought a couple months ago. And at first I was really impressed by it because it was like the only lighter I've bought that has worked dependably even after refilling it. And then, 3 months later, it's starting to go sour. I bought a desktop lighter. Where did I put it? I bought it when I was in Denmark. I think it's in one of my boxes that I haven't unpacked yet. I'll find it. Zartu says, hey, Oxhorn, a couple of chat members have noticed a typo in the YouTube channel. You typed Bioshock instead of Bioshock. Did I really? Okay, all fixed. All fixed now. Mark says, I live in Massachusetts and go to Boston. Well, hey, you're right at home, right? When you're playing Fallout 4. One of these days, I'll play a game that's set in Seattle, and it'll be open world so that I can explore certain places. One day I'll play a game like that. It has yet, I can't think of a game that does that. I mean, there are how many games out there that have recreated New York? Well, I'm sure like every Spider-Man. But yeah, no games out there that recreate Seattle. Trey Minyard says, me and my fiance love your live streams and the Fallout lore. Thank you, Tracy. Good to have you on the program. Tack Title says, what's your favorite Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas questline? It's hard to pick just one, especially in New Vegas. Every questline is just really, really well done. I'll tell you, the things I enjoy most about New Vegas are some of the... It's weird. I like the side stories of Fallout 3 better than the main story of Fallout 3. I like the main story of Fallout New Vegas better than the side stories of Fallout New Vegas. The way they did the DLCs in Fallout New Vegas is really well done. It connects to the main story, but it doesn't depend upon the main story. Whereas it's very different for Fallout 3 when it comes to Broken Steel, which depends on the main story. Charles Borden says Oxy should be using matches anyway. Yeah. Paul Taylor says, never caught a Little Beast stream, a live stream, I think he's saying. I have appreciated your videos for over a year since I started Fallout 4. You and Nuka Halsey are my favorite streamers. Keep up the good work. Well, I feel honored. Thank you very much, Paul. Good to have you on the program. Mark Betancourt says, my name is Rowan, but it's pronounced Rowan. So he says it's spelled R-O-A-N, but it's pronounced Rowan. Well, thanks for letting us know. I'll remember that. Chris Worsley says, hey, Oxhorn, just wanted to say that your videos were my intro to the Fallout universe and part of why I love it. I now have Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, and 76, and I play while watching your vids. Thanks. Well, thanks for watching my vids continually, and I'm really glad that you're enjoying the world of Fallout. I played Fallout 3 before any of the others, and I fell in love with the world of Fallout because of Fallout 3. Then it was then after that I stopped gaming. I probably took almost a decade off where I just didn't play any games. Then when I started getting back into gaming, I remembered my love of Fallout 3, and I thought, well, I've already played Fallout 3. What's come out since then? I saw New Vegas had come out. I played it. And if I'm honest, I didn't like it as well the first time through. And that's because I rushed through and I missed so much content. But it was then that I went to Fallout 4. And Fallout 4 is what really recaptured my love of the Fallout franchise. And it's because of Fallout 4 that I started doing my channel. And because of the channel that I went back and played Fallout New Vegas, which has become one of my absolute favorites, thankfully. So this channel has put a lot more Fallout in my life. Let's put it that way. Mark Betancourt says, thanks, it's 10 in Massachusetts. Yeah, it would be on the East Coast. Well, 10:13. Now, I can't believe we're already 30 minutes into the program. Kay says, did you run out of Fallout 4 content? Lol, much love, by the way. No, I haven't. Partly I have. I've explored every location, and I've done a lore video on every location and every side quest and almost every character. I haven't done any lore videos on the main story of Fallout 4. That's what I avoided doing. And I also haven't done a lore series on the main story to Far Harbor. So I need to do Far Harbor, I need to do the main plot, and then there are a few companions I need to do lore videos on, like X688. I think I kind of did one on Strong. I did one on the quest needed to get Strong. But I don't know if I really explored Strong as a character. I need to do Codsworth. And then Dogmeat, I guess, but what can you say about Dogmeat? Jordan O says, hey, Oxhorn, just wanted to say thank you for all your hard work, and I'm glad to be catching the show tonight. Tonight, I'm enjoying a glass of Woodford Reserve. Cheers to you, good sir. Cheers right back at you. Glad you made it. Now, I did a live stream, beginning to end, of the Fallout primary story in VR, Fallout 4 VR. When it came out back in like 2016, that took several episodes, and I bought a new VR headset for it and everything. I haven't used it since. But that's in a playlist on my channel. If you're ever interested, you can watch the entire playthrough that way. I believe I sided with the Brotherhood in that particular live stream. David says, hey, Ox, love your videos. Keep up the excellent work. Did you notice the similarities between Fallout 2 and Fallout New Vegas? Absolutely. I try to mention them every time they pop up during my series on Fallout 2. So many of the people who worked on Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 went on to found Obsidian Entertainment, which then created Fallout New Vegas. So, of course, they made many connections between Fallout New Vegas and the previous Fallout games, Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. So yeah, we get references to MODOK, to Broken Hills. We get to see Marcus again. Lots of really cool stuff. And I try to mention it as I come along. Mark Betancourt with another tip is reminding me again how to say his name. Remember, it's Rowan. Thank you, Mark. I mean, Rowan. I mean, Mark. Rowan? I won't forget, Rowan. Charles Borden says, what can you say about Dogmeat, Ox? That's going to be rough. Yep. Oh, dear Lord. Tic Tac. Sorry, Tic Tactical with the tip. Thank you, Tic Tactical. It's very kind. You know, it's the dumb ones that are the best. I don't know why, but the worst ones are the best. I can't explain it. Mark again says, Rowan, he's just tipping me to say his own name. But I'm confused. It says your name is Mark, but you're saying your name is Rowan. And reminding me how to pronounce Rowan, even though there's no W in the way you're spelling it. Why does your account not say Rowan? Or... I mean, I'll take your money. That's fine. You're welcome to keep on tipping me your guide on how to pronounce your name, which I think is your name. Rowan. Okay. Thank you, Rowan. Mark or Rowan, again, tips, saying, I'm just making you remember, okay? Okay. I remember, Mark. Thank you. King of Burgers says, hey, Oxhorn, you should consider playing a Plague Tale Innocence on stream. Playing a Plague Tale Innocence on stream. I think you would enjoy the story. Very underrated game. A Plague Tale Innocence. Interesting. Let me see if I can make a note of that. Here we go. Duly noted. Monica says, I so enjoy your content. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Monica, for watching. Ash Malachi says, Rowan is a synth. Maybe. Mark Betancourt again says, it's Rowan, and it's my dad's old account. Are you tipping with your dad's money? Like are you on your dad's account tipping with your dad's money? Because that's not cool. That's not cool. Thank you for the tips, but Rowan, I know it's you. You don't need to remind me again that it's you. You've already reminded me a dozen times that it's you. I know it's you. The next time I see Mark, I'm going to think Rowan, because that's your real name, and I'll appreciate it. Thank you. Sean says, hey, Oxhorn, you should play Portal 1 and 2. I played both of those games in the past. I never streamed them, but I loved them both. I played Portal 2 with my wife, and we had a great time. Kermit with a tip. Thank you very much, Kermit. Brett Buss says, I have immense respect for you really giving the Battle Royale a college try. Doing my best. Next to consider playing it, remember, Battle Royales are about positioning and timing more than shooting skill. Maybe you're right, but Rowan tips me again saying no. Okay. Are you saying no that you're not going to stop tipping, or no that you're not using your dad's money? Either way, thanks. Thank you for the tip. It's great. Every time I play the Battle Royale, sometimes people will say, treat it like Wolfenstein. And now I'm being told I need more strategy. It's tricky. Each battle is different. Pan says, Ox, I've been here since I was 12. Much love. Thank you, Pan. Good that you're still on the program. Rowan says it's not my dad's money. Okay. Got you, Rowan. It's your dad's account, but not your dad's money. Well, you're extremely generous. You've been generous this entire broadcast. Thank you, Rowan. Josh says, Ox, how's the dog? The dog is doing well, but the dog got in big trouble today. For dinner, we decided to grill out on the patio because it's summertime and it's nice weather. So we got the grill out there and I'm frying up steaks. And we decided not to put the dog on the patio because all the dog does is, beg for food. So we kept the dog inside the house. And so we're sitting here eating our steaks, and the dog presses his face up against the sliding glass door, just whimpering. And that was worse. It was one thing when he's running around underneath the table trying to get all the scraps and begging for food, but when he's standing at the sliding glass window going, that's worse. But he decided to pay us back by pooping all over the floor. We finish our lovely dinner. We open up the sliding glass door. Poop! Just nuggets of poop. All over the floor. He got in trouble. They say you're supposed to grab a dog by the scruff of the neck because that's what their mama does when trying to discipline the puppies when they're a puppy. And so that in that way, they recognize, oh, I'm being disciplined now. So I grabbed him by the scruff of the neck and I put his nose really close to the poop so he could smell it and associate the scent with the uncomfortable feeling on the scruff of his neck. And I said, no, bad dog, no poop, no poop. And then all my kids, they wanted to copy. So they're shouting at the dog, no poop, bad dog, no poop, bad Admiral, no poop. The poor dog sitting there going, yeah, I felt bad for him after that. Yeah, it was hard. It was rough. But we got it all cleaned up. And everything's fine. And I'm sure Admiral will remember. We'll try. Let's see. Rowan with another tip. Take my money, he says in all caps. As you wish. Thank you very much. Kermit with a tip. Thank you very much, Kermit. And then Jack says, Rowan is a synth. He replaced his dad. Maybe. Binary Ghost says that dog and I are spiritual twins, lol. I think he was trying to punish us. This has happened before. Like when we don't take him on an adventure in the car because, he wants to go, or maybe it's a doctor appointment. We can't take him with us. And so we'll leave him at home, or, if we're eating ice cream or something and we don't share, he'll get us back with a poop surprise. It's his way of trying to punish us, and we got to let him know that that is not appreciated. It's not appropriate. Rowan says, I'm 10. Are you really 10, Rowan? Rowan, are you really 10 on your dad's account and you're tipping with your own money? Rowan, you're very generous, Rowan, but please, listen to Oxhorn. Oxhorn says, it's time to start saving your money now. You're going to want it someday. It's useful stuff. I tell my son, he's 7, so he's a few years younger than you, and he'll say, Daddy, I want to play a video game. And he has lots of video games, okay? So I'm not, neglecting my son. But he'll say, Daddy, I want to play a new video game. I've played all my old ones. And I'll say, well, how much does it cost? And he says, $3 or whatever. And I say, well, you have to save up for it. I'm teaching him that you can buy things by earning the money and saving up for it. So, Rowan, save your money because you might want to spend it on a $60 video game that becomes free to play in 6 months. You never know. Then he says again, perhaps. He tipped me to say perhaps. Well, you're not learning the lesson, Rowan. If you're 10 years old, you need to save your money. Stop tipping me. It's, you can spend that on many different things that are very useful that you can enjoy for a long time. But then again, I respect you as a human being. And if you want to choose to continue to give me your money, well, out of respect, I'm not going to complain. Josh says, Ox, is your game room carpeted or tile? The game room is carpeted. Thankfully, the dog pooped on a wooden floor, so it was easier to clean up. Jello Sickle says, how rough was it? Ox, it was rough, pretty rough. Pan says, since this seems to be a theme, my name is Ethan. And even though there may be some drama right now, we will have your back till the end, Ox, till the end. Thank you. Thank you, Ethan. Pan. I mean, thank you, Pan, whose name is Ethan. I do appreciate it. Binary Ghost says, start saving at 10 if you want to retire. I know. Tell me about it. Irvin says, will you stream the Fallout? No, the Final Fantasy VII remake. The Final Fantasy VII remake? They're remaking Final Fantasy VII? I don't know. I really enjoyed Final Fantasy VII back in the 90s, back in the late 90s when I played it for the first time. It was, it really opened my eyes to RPGs. I had never played games like that before. So I have fond memories of it. Now, though, I don't know. I'm kind of turned off by JRPGs. You know what I mean? Like, I've tried to play a few since then, at least some of the later ones. Is it just me? And maybe I'm just being culturally insensitive. Maybe I am. I'm happy to admit that. But is it just me, or is almost every JRPG main character just the most angsty teenage boy you've ever met? Just just whining, and he's depressed, and he's trying to search within himself, and he doesn't know, but he feels, and the power of love, and okay. I don't know, it's just not, it's frustrating, and they're all the same, because Cloud Strife is different because he's got the spiky hair. That's cool. But in personality-wise, he's very similar to every other lead male JRPG hero there is, Tall, slender, blonde hair or jet black hair, and then kind of brooding. The darkness inside me, I've got to remember the power of family and love to keep it at bay. I don't know. Is it a cultural thing? It's just not my thing. The JRPGs. But I still have fond memories of Final Fantasy VII as a kid. Brett Bus with a tip says, well, my name is Brett. Wait. Well, I mean, not even my username is my name. I mean, Oxhorn isn't my name. Zachary says, hey, Ox, haven't been able to catch your live streams before. I teach in Taiwan. Where did you get your Power Armor helmets, and are they wearable? Awesome content, man. Love you very much. Thank you. Thank you. They are wearable. I got them all on Etsy except for the T51B, which came from Bethesda. But yeah, the rest are all made by creators on Etsy. Josh says, worst was Titus from Final Fantasy X. Was he worse than Cloud Strife? Really? See, I never played Final Fantasy X. I played Final Fantasy VII, and then after that, I didn't follow with the series. I didn't play any of the other Final Fantasies. Mythic says, I might as well join in with myself, so here's the big reveal. My real name is Redacted. Oh, Redacted. Dawson Holiday says, okay, I'm 16 and this is my real name. Please give me some fatherly advice now. Fatherly advice. Okay, eat healthy greens. Develop a taste for spinach. I know you probably got that from Popeye, but it's good advice. I mean, canned spinach is gross. It's slimy. I know, but if you can eat it raw, that would be better. I know, it's tough, but this is my fatherly advice. Eat raw spinach. Popeye was right. It's just good. Now, he's exaggerating. Popeye is fake news. Really. You don't get super strong, but it's still really good. So if you want to be a healthy adult, Dawson, eat raw spinach and save your money. Put like 25% of your money from every paycheck into a Vanguard index fund. Just do that every paycheck for the next 10, 15, 20 years. And then after that, do it for another 10, 15, 20 years. Just 25% of every paycheck into a Vanguard index fund. And then when you get 10K into it, convert it into an Admiral index fund. And that's my fatherly advice. Spinach, Vanguard index funds. Cole says, I don't like how characters try to be edgier than a razor blade factory. Yeah, I don't relate to the character that's so indecisive and, just contemplating the darkness all the time. If only they really understood me. I'm not interested, sorry. The Dark Serve says, Oliva cigars are pretty good, bold and smooth. Oh, my real name is Jonathan. Are we all doing real names now? Okay, the Dark Serve. Thank you, Jonathan. I do like Olivia cigars. I found that they're not consistent though. Like some of them are really good. Others have been not so good, but there are some really good ones in there. Oh, Tarzi says, I love raw spinach on salad. Yum. Yeah, no raw spinach. That's the way to go. I mean, I should take my own advice. I tried I tried Oxhorn's raw spinach diet a while ago, and I couldn't last very long. But it's something I want to work on. Raw spinach and hard-boiled eggs. I mean, that's all you need. Don't listen to me, okay? This is not a health advice channel. So take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. But raw spinach and hard-boiled eggs. And chicken. Grilled chicken. Not fried chicken. Get yourself a nice grilled chicken breast. Maybe a little bit of lemon pepper on there. With a hard-boiled egg and some raw spinach. And scotch and a cigar. And you're good to go, health-wise. All right? Just listen to Oxhorn. You don't need anything else. Dawson says, thank you, Papa Ox. You'll be glad to know I already invest into stocks and cryptocurrency. Well, you have me beat. I have not invested into cryptocurrency. And for a while there, I was kicking myself. I was like, this Bitcoin stuff, I didn't think it was going to be good. Man, am I a fool, man. This Bitcoin stuff, I should have jumped on that. Oh, and then it crashed. I was like, okay, well, I'm really glad I didn't jump on all that Bitcoin stuff. I think I'll just stick with Vanguard index funds. That's what I'm going to do. That's it. I don't need anything else. Just put it in a Vanguard, and I'll be good to go. That's as far as my investing knowledge goes. Mac West says, okay, level 10 now. P.S. Love your content. Congratulations, Mac West. Tara says, love Camacho cigars myself. I don't believe I've had any of those. Camacho cigars. I'll have to take note. Try that out. Rowan says, have you seen the new stuff in the Creation Club? I have. I'm really excited by it. All I've played right now is the Neon Hotel. The Neon Hotel is just amazing. I was beside myself with how much effort went into that particular player home. If player homes and new settlement objects are your thing and you like an interesting quest with a new NPC in your world and a bunch of new outfits and weapons, I mean, it's great. I haven't tried the other two that are available yet, the other two weapons, but I'm going to probably do that after my broadcast tonight. Expect more Fallout 4 Creation Club content this weekend. That's the plan. Brian Sanchez says, I'm buying Tesla stock soon. It's probably smart. I don't know. I had Priceline stock for a while. And I kept it for a long while I grew and grew and grew. But I eventually sold it and put everything in a Vanguard just because I hate watching. Like following it and tracking it and keeping on it just stresses me out. And then if it ever goes down, then you kick yourself like, oh, why did I have it all wrapped up in Priceline or Tesla or Apple or Facebook? And then you have to wait for it to jump back up. And with an index fund, you just set it and forget it. You don't have to worry about it. Brian Sanchez says, I'm working on getting healthy, and my best advice is anytime you get lettuce, just get spinach instead. It's healthier and tastes about the same. Wow, there's a lot of people who like my spinach advice on the chat today. Oh, that's good. There are a lot of things I want to do. I'm looking at keto, and there's intermittent fasting, right? Just skip meals. Just don't eat breakfast, lunch, and then dinner can be hard-boiled eggs with spinach, raw spinach, and chicken breasts. Do that for 2 or 3 years, and hey, you're healthy. Mythic says, are you a car nut? I've always wondered, since you find many of the cars in Fallout to be beautiful, which I totally agree with as a car nut myself. I mean, I'm not a car nut. I guess I could consider myself as someone who respects car nuts. Has an understanding. Like, I understand the car nut thing. Really, as far, the most car nutty I get is watching a lot of Top Gear. Well, a lot of old Top Gear, like Clerks in Top Gear, not the newer Top Gear. I tried watching the Grand Tour, and it was okay. It was all right. But I really enjoyed the Clerks in Top Gear with Hammond and May. They were hilarious, and I wasn't even interested in cars. I watched it for the personalities. But then as the episodes went on, I began to really kind of develop an appreciation for many of the cars that they talked about and showcased. So I have an eye for cars, but I wouldn't call myself a car nut. Rowan says 6 minutes until we play. That's right, Rowan. We'll be getting there soon. Ash Malachi says, Oxhorn, I guess I'll jump on the bandwagon. My real name is... ... Is the suspense killing you yet? You don't have to tell me your real name. It's okay. I like calling you Ash Malachi. Oh. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's his real name, everybody. It's Ash Malachi. Binary Ghost says, my family did intermittent fasting, or maybe we were just poor, now that I think about it. Oh, I should not laugh at that. That's not funny. Oh. Well, I hope you're healthy, Binary Ghost. I hope you're healthy. Justin says, love some Top Gear. Grand Tour has been getting better each season. I watched season 1 of the Grand Tour, and I don't know, it didn't capture... It had the exact same people, but there was something off about it. I can't explain it. Okay, I can't explain it. So there was this one episode where they were trying to talk about this one car, but they did this entire spiel where they pretended like they were in a video game. I don't know what their thinking was. Maybe they were trying to reach out to the youth or to gamers or whatever, but they put together this entire skit where they were playing with live ammunition and cars and their characters kept dying. It just was unfunny. It was dramatically unfunny the way that they put that together. And I'm sitting there going, ooh, every now and then something like that happens, even in the old school Top Gear. But, you know, it's a small thing and you get over it. But when that happened in the Grand Tour, I was like, oh, this entire episode is just awful. And then after that, I don't know, I was kind of like, ugh. But I have heard that each episode has been getting better after that. So maybe I need to go back to Amazon Prime and give the Grand Tour another chance. Because I really did enjoy the Clarkson version of Top Gear back in the day. That was a lot of fun. That guy says, Fallout gave me a good birthday present with giving out Fallout 76 free week. It took 2 days to download, and then my internet crashed. They will fix it on Tuesday. Oh no, that's awful. 2 days to download? Are you on dial-up, my friend? I'm sorry to hear that guy. I don't know, maybe contact Bethesda and explain the situation. Say, look, I've been trying to download it for 2 days now. I'm on dial-up. I've got a 56K modem, and my internet crashed, and I lost it. Can you please give me a grace period? I still want to try it for free. I don't know what they'll say, but man, that sucks. Jay says you should really give the Mediterranean diet a try. It really works for me. Just look it up and do whatever you want to do. Also, I'm a big fan of your content and channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Jay. I don't know. I'm not big on olives and nuts and fruits at all, and most vegetables. So I probably wouldn't do good on the Mediterranean diet. Hummus? I don't like anything you can spread unless it's peanut butter. Peanut butter is the only spreadable I like. King of Burgers says, if you play Bioshock Infinite, do not get baptized. I don't know that context, but I'll bear it in mind. All right, a few more minutes. Phonograph says dial-up has no place in modern online gaming. You ruin it for everyone else with your lag, lol. That's a little harsh. I mean, you're right, but it's a little harsh. Charles Borden says, eat your hummus, Ox. No, I just can't. The hummus. I mean, garbanzo beans are bad enough, but to smash them and mix them with what, olive oil or something to turn it into a spread? You ruin a perfectly good piece of pita bread by putting hummus on it. Why? It just doesn't make sense to me. Ugh. Peanut butter on pita bread. Well, there you go. Peanut butter and honey on pita bread. Baklava. I'll take a baklava, but not hummus. Put hummus on a baklava? You ruined the baklava. Mythic says, how do you feel about Doom Eternal having seen the gameplay at E3? Something just doesn't click with me like Doom 2016 did. Maybe the humanish demons? That didn't bother me. The gameplay footage that I saw was really interesting because it added a couple of different features that have intrigued me. For example, the grappling hook thing, where you can like swing to enemies and pull yourself there, and then having Rage 2-like powers, like being able to dash forward and blink a bit. It sounds interesting. I think that's going to be interesting to add to the Doom Guy tool set. I mean, his entire tool set to date has just been, a variety of different guns to blow things up, which is cool. But now to add things like grappling hooks and movement-based abilities to get you to new locations. Looks really interesting. I didn't pay a lot of attention to the enemies, if I'm honest. The glory kills were great. I mean, at one point he pulls out this glowing orb from the belly of one of those creatures and makes him choke on it. It was horrifying. But yeah, that's what Doom's all about. So I'm looking forward to it. Rachel says, will you be live streaming all of your 76 TDM grinding? If I do any more of it, I'll stream it, but I don't plan to do much more of it. It's just too much. I can't dedicate the time necessary to get the result that I want. I just want to be able to read the lore, and like how many hours? Hundreds of hours? Well, maybe not hundreds, but over 100 hours of just grinding matches. For a player as skilled as I am, maybe. Maybe someone like Ninja would be able to knock it out in 4 or 5 hours, but not me. Jared says, doing the DLC to Bioshock 2 as well? If so, Minerva's Den is a beautiful one. And to be frank, Bioshock 2 is misunderstood. Well, we'll be diving in to take a look at it in just a minute. Aliceer says, hey, Oxhorn, long time for Bio 2. Destroy the health vending machine. You get a free health pack, and the enemy doesn't get to use it. Love, Ellis. Thank you. That's what I failed to do the last time, but in Bioshock 1. Yes, I'll remember to do that. Thomas says, Oxhorn, been a long time. Glad I can watch you stream tonight. How have you been doing? Anything new going on? Not much going on. We got excited for E3, and then we got excited for Battle Royale, Fallout 76, and now there's new Creation Club content coming out, and now we get to play some Bioshock 2. So that's what I'm going to do now. While I'm playing, I'm not going to be able to monitor the chat as religiously as I typically do, so just bear that in mind going forward, and let's get to the game. Okay. Hold on a second. My mouse sensitivity is weird. There we go. Let's see, where do I put my bourbon? There we go. Now let's create a new game and do medium. Whoa. Why did the sound cut off there? Okay, is the sound working? There we go. Thank you, Rowan.
Look, Daddy, it's you. Let's go out to play, Daddy.
Is this supposed to be my character?
More angels, Daddy. This way.
Derpy says, I'm painting
There we
Warhammer
are.
40k models while I
He's
watch.
perfectly safe now. This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please.
Lamb?
Remove your helmet. Now, take the pistol. Place it against your head.
Whoa!
Fire.
Audio overpowers mic. Binary Ghost, it's a little loud on my end. All right, I put it down 10 decibels. Let me do 10 more. There, it's now negative 25 decibels. Hopefully this helps. 10 years later...
Hello, can you hear me? You're
Okay, do you hear a voice? In the house upside down, I thought I heard someone say. So, bear with me because I haven't played the first Bioshock in a long time. I kind of forget how everything ended. So I'm not sure what's going on. Ooh, I remember him though. Fallen, fallen is Babylon. Oh, wow. Some of these are actual people. Oh! Hey! Hey! Hey, little girl. You okay? Is that my Eleanor girl? Well, wait, this is 10 years later, right? So she's going to be a teenager now. If that volume is too low, let me know. Got a splicer. Let's see, what's this? A Dono Spa getaway ad. And I'm a big daddy, huh? This is one of the pools. Lamb is watching. Oh, man. Now everyone says it's too low. Okay. Now we're on negative 20 decibels. I bumped it up 5. Press M. Well, look, it's not... I'm not stuck yet. I'll press M in a minute. Right now, I'm just exploring, game. That's not how little sisters work. They don't grow up. Oh, is that true? Stay little girls forever? Adonis Luxury Resort. Warning, high voltage pool room generator. Uh-oh. Well, I don't want to get too close to that. Attention, worker!
Lesson 1, mop jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
So if my character doesn't have any psionic abilities, I see. Head to the plasmid therapy's wing to find a plasmid. Locked. Alright, looks like there's only one way. Oh, and I can't sprint.
Wrap this one up. The more control it. Ah!
Smarter than Einstein. Stronger than Hercules. And like a fire with a snap of his finger. Are you as good as my daddy, mister? Not if you don't visit the gatherer's garden, you aren't. Smart daddies get sliced at the garden.
So do I play this entire game as a Big Daddy? Lamb is watching. Okay, who is Lamb? Eve dispenser. Hey, cool. Well, Eve is much easier to find in this game than the last one. Nothing over here. What's that? Door control. And I can't access it. And what was over here? Oh, and I can't race. Look for key codes to lock doors. 1590.
In the garden we are growing. Many changes will be slow.
40.
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
Oh, did she grow up? Please hurry, Daddy. That's dramatic.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better.
Okay. Ah!
Daddy!
What the blazes? Who was that?
What? You wear the mark of the beast!
We shan't save the likes of you!
Is it working?
At last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
Hold on a second. Yes? Be right back. Okay. Right. Well, I had a little sister of my own come down the stairs and want me to tuck her in because it's nighttime. So, back to it. Okay. Oh, there's another guy. Are you fixing it or breaking it? I can't tell what he's doing. Oh, he's fixing it. All right, let's explore the bathrooms first. Hello. Interesting. Eve gained from aspirin. Really? Well, that's new. I don't remember that from the first one.
Where are? Get saved, you.
To my daughter, Eleanor, soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor, yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
Maybe I will. I'm sick of that.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family.
What?
I am back in Rapture after so many years. The little ones I rescued are grown up and think of me no more. After what I once did to them, it was a joy to be forgotten. But now, all around the world, children vanish by the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins. Even if I am to die for it, I must stop them.
All right, well, we remember Dr. Tenenbaum from the first one. She was like the lady who was trying to help us throughout the entire thing, and we had to save as many of the little ones as possible, if I recall correctly. Man is watching. Ooh, Unity and Metamorphosis. Oh, that's great. Look at that. So bunch of butterflies. I get it. Metamorphosis. Splice Nice. Animal Magnetism Tonic ad. Rapture's Best and Brightest, 1952. There's Tenenbaum. There's the guy, no spoilers, no spoilers. I love these advertisements. Ooh, what's this? Rivet gun.
Lord, you know I am not worthy of your care. No God in heaven.
Use that to cycle my next weapon. Okay. Okay, that's where I need to go. We've got shops to the right and left. Well, let's start with the left first. My one recollection of Bioshock 1, well, one of my recollections of Bioshock 1 is that each level was a labyrinth, and it was easy to get turned around. Hey, look at this! Oh, man. I'm getting Fallout vibes. Ha! These are great. Look, they've even got the Predicta TVs on the wall. Much like the Radio King ones from Fallout. Rivets. Sweet, I'll take those. What have we here? Hop-Up Cola. They call it Rapture.
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl.
Oh, no.
From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling, scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
Kane and Abel says, what do you think of Cyberpunk 2077, presumably? I'm in love with what I've seen so far. It looks like just the kind of game I would love to cover on my channel. Oh no, is this the father? Stay away. Is that him? More ammunition. Fresh water. Or is that him?
These people roll in filth. Oh, I'm a doctor. Must hide.
Now I can't get down there, but I will be able to get down there in a bit. Looks like this gate opens up, but we need to continue towards the quest marker to open it.
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
Oh! Okay. Big sisters now? I need to get her away from that water. Okay, where's the little sister?
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, Big Sister is always watching. To steal Adam is to steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
So, Ryan is out of the picture, as we know, but who is this Dr. Lamb? I presume that's her voice over the PA. Vita chamber, okay, so that's a safe spot. Interesting. Sardines and aspirin. And I'm out of first aid kits, which is why I'm about to die. Another rivet gun. Oh, I should have changed to my rivet gun. There's a first aid kit. Is there quick save in this game? No. I had the rivet gun, I just forgot about it, that's all. Elevators. Okay, so that's where we need to go, but let's go upstairs first. Is that a cat? A dead cat? Or a dead dog? Oh, that's awful. I didn't say that about the dead human I saw earlier, so whatever. Hey, what's that noise? Looks like I can't pick that up. Okay, what? What, man? The evil laughter, the violins. This is not a Hitchcock film. Come on. Sorry, Fallout player looking in every corner. We will be reborn in the cold womb of the ocean. Gosh. That's just gross. Hello. Big Daddy here. I just want to talk. Well, it's a good thing I got the deep sea diving helmet on, right? Fishy, fishy. Can I snack on the fishy? No? No fishy snacks? After working on the Obra Dinn for as long as I have, just being underwater is freaking me out a little bit. That game has kind of changed my perception of the sea, not in a positive way. Can I explore back here? Yeah. But I don't think they want me to explore back here. There's nothing back here. Space to jump. I know how to jump. These pop-up tutorials are a little condescending. Okay, let's go this way.
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
Always look out the window if you want true beauty. All right, when I find a window, I will look out it. I can't loot that body, though. I wonder whose body that is. Probably a splicer, right? Fish tank? New diary.
All right, diary. Last entry. Lizzie and I, we found a sphere, and we're going home. Ain't that right, baby? Next stop, topside.
Oh, I love you. It was you who saved us, Sammy. It was you, Button. What was that? What's that sound?
It was you, Button.
She's seen us. It's Lamb. Torpedo! Ah, I'll try to...
Oh, that's awful. Those poor people. So what? Did this lady sheep person shoot him down? And is that who I just... Hey. Oh, no. No, no, no. Big Daddy, you can do it. Save her. Is that on the other side of the glass, or is this a memory, or... I'm so confused. Where's the little girl? Did she escape? Well, it's not a reflection. Fuel. Looks like I don't need any. Well, I can't do anything down here. Oh, there they go. Oh, it's like a memory of something in the past. Ooh, are we outside the... We're on the ocean floor. Look at that. We're outside the city. Mealtime. Frozen dinners. Num num. Let's see. Anything over here? I mean, it's not a good idea to build a city underwater, right? Atmospheric pressure and all of that. Man. See, we didn't get to leave this city when we played in the last game. So this is great. Oh, there she goes. She's going to the Atlantic Express. No, she's going. Can I? No, I'm too heavy. It's not going to shoot me up. Looks like we got to go in. Ready? Oh, that's so cool. Achievement unlocked, Daddy's home. Oh no, it's going to demonetize me. I got to talk over this kind of music because it's going to demonetize me. I forgot about that. In my last Bioshock live streams, I got demonetized a lot. So I'm pressing space and continuing to talk loudly, hoping that I'm not going to get demonetized. There we go.
Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
New goal, get to Bridget Tenenbaum.
I'll take 3 this time. Do you understand that? 3. What? I could teach him about girls, and then we'll get a puppy.
Okay, let's see if I can turn music down. Audio options, sound effects, music. Let's turn it down to 1. Now the only problem is if they... Does music count as music or a sound effect? There's a Vita chamber.
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
Oh, I remember the splicers. Hack tool. You got a hack tool. Press left click to fire it at machines to subvert them to your side. Oh, neato. So what, for like turrets and stuff? To hack the machine, press F to stop the needle on a green section of the meter to advance. White will give you a nasty shock. Okay. Secure doors now unlocked. Great. I hope this is better than... I hope that's hacking and not from the last game. That was... Security bot. Hacked security bots are friendly and will attack your enemies. Get a blue bonus while hacking to upgrade their damage. Oh. We will be reborn. Security inventory, and there's nothing in here I can use. But at least we got a security bot that's going to follow us around now. Oh! Is it a little submarine?
But we're not done
Looks like I'm out of Eve.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene. We reject the self. We reject the tyrant.
The end of Ryan is the end of the self. Uh-oh. Are we fighting commies in this one?
told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the checkup police, vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the Great Chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
Well, good. We get to hear from Andrew Ryan, even though he's dead. Now, this Atlantic Express submarine, I guess, is really cool. Sad they've ruined it. I'd love to take it. Hello. Please stand by.
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
Oh, please give me more of your love.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
Ah! Okay. I guess that was supposed to happen. Search corpses for loot. Right. Thank you. Well, not that way.
Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
Thank you, Tenenbaum. Now, I'm a little nervous because the last time I had somebody talking me and guiding me through this particular city, that person ended up being bad. Can I can't get over there. There is a gap. Ooh, metamorphosis. So who are these people trying to metamorphose?
Careful, security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Never used a belt on him or shouted at him. What you want? Someone there?
Hacked cameras work for you, spotting enemies and sending security bots after them. Get a blue bonus while hacking for a longer friendly alarm.
Screw you! Huh? You think I won't slag you one? Gotcha! Who's there? Gotta stash myself!
Alright, so it doesn't last forever, so I need to loot up and get out while I can. Looks like that green timer. Is that a green timer? I just used rivets and I can't pick up more rivets? Alright, well, let's get out of here before that thing turns hostile. Alright, bot shut down. So that shuts down. Okay. But since I hacked it, I don't have to worry about it. Workshop 6B. It's locked. Jet postal. Ooh.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
So, she's a telepath? Telekinesis. Pick up big stuff with your mind, throw it at enemies. What else do you need to know? Okay. Yeah, let's equip.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
Press and hold right-click to grab objects with telekinesis. Release right-click to throw them. Hope this helps. Okay, so it's shooting food at me. But I don't want to waste all my Eve on that. Adam Jr. says they stay friendly, just a timer for sending bots. Okay, thank you. Now, if I recall, there was something back here that I couldn't reach, but now that I have telekinesis, well, let's head back and grab it.
Mr. Diary. Want to play? Actually, I'm quite busy right now, Miss Eleanor. Maybe later. Well, all right. But do you mind if I take you apart while I wait? I promise I'll put you back together.
Wait! You can't do that! No!
Wait! Eleanor!
Oh, jeez. Okay, so that was my daughter tinkering with things. Did she go crazy or something? All right, how do I switch plasmids? Tab? Oh, no, that's console. Whoops. Okay, how do I turn that on?
Up topside now, highballing with all the can-can girls. And if anybody gets lippy, pow, he's got the bomb.
Nuts. I saved a whole kindergarten full of cutesy little brats and went up happy ever after. He was a pansy. End of story.
Think I'll give half a squirt when he's done? He's gone now, and Doc Lamb's the news.
Oh dear. Okay, well, I got plenty of drill fuel, but, running low on health and plasmids. Alright, there was something up top that I wanted to read. Let's go ahead and listen to that holotape, or whatever it's called.
There would be no Rapture without me. No city without the Atlantic Express. Ryan took his first grand tour on my flagship coach. These days, personal bathyspheres are all the rage. My rails only connect the oldest parts of Rapture now. And the city's just left me behind. Plenty of cash in the bank, though. This private vehicle craze will blow over soon.
Oh, sure. Ethan says throw the explosive canisters with telekinesis. Is that what I was supposed to do? Whoops, I think I'm drunk.
These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
Okay, cafeteria, Atlantic Express. I need to use my electricity, but I don't know how to change my... powers. So let's go to options, gameplay options. Oh wait, no. Customize controls. Customize keys. Is that it? That's it? Oh, equipment. Q and Z. Oh, this is where I was. Oh, I see. All right, let's go to the cafeteria then. Everything's on fire. But I'm getting all the food. Oh, security bot, you're in my way.
You don't even have to look at the baby. He won't even know it's there. Somebody already went through their pocket.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb to To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
Can I jump through here? Nope, looks like we gotta go around. Okay. Locked off. Explore. Uh-oh.
Ugh, Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you. I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot
no!
share. There is no place for you in paradise.
Why not? Okay. I have 193. I could stock up. Might as well, right? Okay, switching hub or what's over here? Ox, destroy the health vending machine. Okay, when I see one, I will. All right, we got a Vita chamber. And let's see, where did this go?
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
Lamb will lead the way. Love the graffiti. There you go.
Quickly, head for the elevator.
In my own time, Tenenbaum. In my own time.
She's prettier now.
I totally didn't see that. Well, I'm glad I was still able to hack it, even after failing to see it the first time. Looks like I'm going to have to be more careful. Okay, lots of bodies to loot. Oh, I see. Thank you, Alyssa. Music Man says, Bioshock or Fallout, what's your favorite game? Well, so far I prefer the Fallout franchise. But that's not to say that I'm not having fun with this. I am. All right, to the elevator. They don't like me.
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in the rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb.
Wow, look at
daughter
this.
of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
Okay, saving Eleonora. Man, look at this. I want to take one of those submarines. The Atlantic Express is exactly what I like about this kind of games. Oh, hello. Nope. Ooh. I was supposed to pay attention to that. Vita chamber, good. You have special ammo. Press middle mouse wheel to change ammo type. Special ammo has a variety of added effects and functions. Pick the right ammo for the right enemy. A trap rivet. Use trap rivet ammo to place traps onto floors, walls, and objects. How do I know which ammunition I have equipped? Oh, trap rivet. Oh, that's what that does. Clever. Interesting. All right, will I be able to use those soon? Cool.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic.
Dr. Su Chong's death was a nasty blow to the Protector program, but I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight. Like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more, something stronger, an unbreakable physiological bond.
So I'm programmed? I seem to be going through way more Eve hypo than I had intended. Okay, open, not so much. Closed on down. What have we here? Circus.
Welcome to the Circus of Values.
All right, and I'm out of money.
No refund
Atlantic Express Depot, Ryan Amusements, and this is what? The Paupers Drop? Used to be something else. That has been scrawled on there. Same there. Here we go.
Because I'm the fucking best.
Nice. Please have Rapture ID cards ready before heading to checkpoint. Real quick, hold on. So there's a Vita chamber, 12 trains. Lots of traps all over the place. I think I'll try to make good use of those. Another trap rivet. I think they're trying to tell me that I should be using them.
Here, in the ticket booth. Press the button so we can speak face to face.
I know, I was getting there. I was just taking my time, okay?
You see? This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare, it will repeat forever. Now, we must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Lamb will take this place apart to fight you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape.
Oh dear. New goal, hold off the splicers.
It's like you can't stand up to me. Reservation! Self-preservation!
Ah! Come on, are you gonna come in here or not?
Come on! Hey!
Not again!
I'm trying my best! Happy birthday!
Well, they used all my traps.
Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this. But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta. And good luck.
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair, Sport, Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
I can trust him. Okay, I see everybody telling me to hack machines. All right, let me hack the machine. All right.
Welcome to the circus of
So cheaper, right?
No refund, no return.
Well, I used all of my trap rivets.
Sophia Lamb has taken Rapture and is responsible for stealing children from the surface. Her splicers destroyed my submersible and forced me to run. But the ticket booth here is secure, and though I cannot trust him, Sinclair is a valuable ally. I have already rescued a few of the new little ones from Lamb. They all want to know how we will get home. I wish I had the right words for them.
Thank you, Lucky Babcat. Well, sounds like Tenenbaum doesn't trust Sinclair either. And I finally get to take one of these trams. All right, I'm pressing space to continue, and I'm trying to talk over the music in the background.
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead.
Okay. Can I please? How do I do that? Oh, okay, so I don't have to do anything.
As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
Okay. New goal, get a ticket. Well, let's see if we can find one. We are but the stones to pave the way. We will be reborn. She is our salvation. Wow, they're really kind of sold on her, aren't they?
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
Ethan H. says literally 90% of this game is something blocking the way of the train. It drives me up the wall. So that's the goal of the entire game, eh? To gain access to the train.
Cloud! Fucking Cloud! You think you're so? Go ahead, ruin it!
Is that a turret?
Good, I'd better get gone!
Alright, so I need to get my plasmid, my incinerator plasmid. Can I open anything here? Nope. News vendor. So that I can melt this ice. Look at this. We've got all of this ammunition and stuff, but we can't gain access to it yet. Alright, so Incinerator plasmid. Ooh. What a cool setting. I mean, yeah, the logic of having a city underwater, but man, is it a cool setting.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
Okay. So we got, oh, ticket booth. Hello. Money, money.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
You're a rare old sport, old bean. I love this guy. Ooh, hello. That's what I want. Hey. Oh, how do we get that? Man, I think we're going to be coming back here. Security inventory. I don't think I can break that, can I? Well, well. We'll have to come back. Power to the people. Weapon upgrade station. Hey. Select an upgrade. This machine will be disabled after the upgrade is applied. Drill, fuel efficiency. I'm not using my drill much at all anymore, so let's try rivet gun damage increase or rivet gun clip size. 50% more shots before loading. Provides greater penetration and damage. Let's do the clip size first. Philip J. Fry says, I got so excited when I saw that Ox was streaming that I peed my pants. Wowee! Well, I mean, I can't blame you, but still, probably a habit you shouldn't get into. I'm saying, it's embarrassing, really. Hello.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here cool with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
So Carlson here was the designer of the theme park. He wanted to help kids, bring them joy, but Ryan, of course, just wanted to turn it into a monument to himself. I don't think we're very surprised at that. Okay,
Hack the door controls. That should pop it open.
I knew that. You didn't have to tell me. I'm taking my good sweet time. Man, if you don't act immediately, they make sure to let you know. Oh, and now it's even blinking at me. Well, they really don't want me to miss that.
Looks like you're out of hack darts. I'll send you some more by Pneumo.
Well, I'll take it. At least they made it so that I don't get stuck here.
Angels remember, so we remember. Can I come out to play again, Mr. B?
What? Oh. What is going on over there? Is there another Big Daddy here? Oh. Ticket! Yay! I got a golden ticket.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The Little Sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
I got a golden ticket in my hand. All right, El Dorado Lounge. That's our next step. I sure hope I don't have to kill a little sister.
Don't you lay a finger on me!
Hey, she broke it open for me. Machine gun. Hey. Press and hold to display the weapon radial. Press and hold what? Well, maybe I should have saved my weapon upgrade for this bad boy. But I'm going to go through quite a lot of ammunition quickly. Hold on, let's see. How many rounds do I have? Uh, 36, 40 to 36. 33. Okay.
Listen up! Choppers! Get yourself hit! No fuck-ups this time! Daddy's home! Take aim! Fire! Stop ignoring him! Now hold on! Fuck!
Okay, that was clumsy. Clumsy. I gotta get better. Josh says, would you kindly keep playing Bioshock? Thanks. I would kindly, and you're welcome. Is that it? Did I loot everything? All right. Now, to the ticket booth. Water first. Gotta hydrate H2O. Gatorade. H2O.
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
Sports boost? You've picked up your first gene tonic. Tonics are passive abilities that have a variety of helpful effects. Unlike plasmids, you never have to activate tonics. They take effect as soon as you equip them. In today's sports boost, in today's dangerous times, it never hurts to be a little faster. Remember, you don't have to outrun the crazed splicer, just your neighbor. All right. Yeah, let's put it in slot 1. Right, left, right, left, right, right. Is this something I can overwrite? Nope. Yay, 50 caliber rounds. Switch back to this sucker. Oh, I love it. Ooh, hello. That's a long drop. Okay, I chose poorly. I feel like I'm in Indiana Jones. Well, let's go the other way. Vita chamber.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he wipes sleep from his eyes. Full stop. We begin building here.
Brian Sanchez says, I can't think of Gatorade without thinking about electrolytes in the movie Idiocracy. That's a good reference. All right.
Refitted for heavy construction, the Olympian returns with a new cargo. A state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed the Sinker, ferries supplies and workers to the sea floor, fathoms below.
Yeah, I have to admit, I agree with the guy who designed this place. This would not be entertaining for a child.
After initial supplies have been brought to the seafloor, the platform is permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to overcome obstacles such as diamond-hard rock, obstinate sea life, and unexpected help.
Obstinate sea life. I mean, I'm digging it. I love the little backstory, but okay, so we can go west. The Great Chain. Hello. And a staircase leading down. Okay, gift shop. There's the big drop. Can we do this one? Oh no, it's busted. Here's one.
After the platform is secured, work progresses at an astounding rate. Designed to be the foundation of Rapture, workers toil around the clock to create the metropolis you see today.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, mods. You're making this chat such a wonderful place. We've got the gift shop.
King, your kind ain't welcome here. Help! He won't listen.
And we've got the Eldorado Lounge. So that's where we need to go. Oh. So, oh man, this is another one of those really, okay, lots to do. Trap rivets. Dead body. Can I go this way? No, locked. That will become unlocked later, I'm sure. Ammo vending or another vending. I'm okay. I want to save my money for right now. Right, well, before we go to where we're supposed to, let's head to the future.
Busted pile of junk. You broke it, didn't you, Edna? Everything you touch turns to shit.
Mean. You're mean, Roger. It was probably your clumsy, fat hands that loused it up.
Typical broad. Stay away from things you don't know nothing about.
Back into the gutter. Go!
Sacrifice!
Seems like everybody's on the go these days. Everybody but you. You still haven't experienced...
Hack turrets are friendly and will attack your enemies. Get a blue bonus while hacking to upgrade their...
It's Ryan Industries' new spring line of plasmids. Isn't it about time you got caught up? Evolve today.
Another vending machine. Bot shutdown. Ooh, what is this? I can't interact with them? Or are these different plasmids? Oh, that's what they are. Pick your plasmids and evolve. Would you kindly play the Borderlands series as Promise of Death? Maybe. I don't know. It hasn't really gripped me. Oh. Should I be coming here later because of all of the ice? A quote from Andrew Ryan. In what country is there a place for people like me? Oh, sad. Ooh. Nuka-Cola. Oh. creepy.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
So I could set that on fire. Looks like there's a lot I could set on fire if I could find the right plasmid. Gatherer's Garden, purchase gene upgrades, and I have 0 atom. Alright, so looks like I came here early. Perhaps we'll come back. But having learned this lesson, this time let's go towards the quest marker. I'm sure we'll be able to come back here in a bit.
Stick by you through thick and thin. I suppose that now I know who my true friends were. My lantern's lit. I'll find you. Heaven's shelter.
That's quite a scream. Hello.
I love the kids in Miss Englert's 3rd grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum. You'll choke. The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you.
Interesting.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
Okay. I'm coming, daughter. Or kind of daughter. Adopted daughter, maybe. Ascension is near. Hello. Drill power. Prefer your combat up close and personal. With drill power, your drill attacks do more damage. Might as well.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog eat dog. I wanted to see these dog eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
And this is the girl I'm trying to save? Sounds like she's a little messed up. Eldorado Lounge. Gotta get my incinerator plasmid. That will open much more up for me. Hello. Hello. There is a little sister ahead. To get the atom, you must deal with her big daddy first. He will not attack until you do, but be prepared for a difficult fight. Okay, so how do I deal with them as a big daddy in this game? Do I have to kill the big daddies? Well, that didn't last long. All right, there we go.
Now, that big daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
Okay.
I found one of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her. I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those things? I've got to find her, now more than ever.
Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
This is a weird game, man. I'm saying.
I'm always safe with Daddy.
Really weird.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
It's disgusting. Okay, you have adopted a new little sister. Press and hold R to ask her to lead you to an atom-filled corpse. Okay. Let me finish looting first. Okay, little sister.
See? Adam is near.
Gotta find the right game for me. Not just any old girl. Somebody who understands. She ain't going to your house.
Adam, Daddy, over there.
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
Okay. A juicy one. Okay, am I out of trap rivets? I'm completely out of trap rivets. Do I have any more? I'm completely out of that. All right, so looks like we're just gonna wing it.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Your little
Here
sister
they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
She doesn't like you. Well, innocent lamb, unhand her. But she ain't yours. Hey, come on.
Ridiculous.
Okay.
That child, you monster!
Get in between us. Put on a Hey, let it out already. I want her money.
Are we gonna be together again, Dad?
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
He's dancing!
You know you don't have a chance.
Oh my gosh. Wow, I went through all my Eve. I went through all my rivet ammo. Okay. Is that everything? Got it. Finally got some Eve back. Now. I need to do it again. Ooh, but I unlocked a new spot.
Why, hello there. My name is Andrew Ryan. I built the city of Rapture for children just like you, because the world above had become unfit for us. But here, beneath the ocean, it is natural to wonder if the danger has passed. If those we left behind will ever come to their senses. So, let us imagine, you and I, what might befall us on the surface.
Ah! Ha ha ha! There's his golf club. Oxhorn, buy more ammo. Oh yeah, good idea. All right.
Welcome to the circus of value. Refund, no return. Welcome to the
Rivets.
circus of value.
See the club in the corner? Throw it at the animatronic. Oh, okay. Ah! 9 irony. That's the achievement I got. Thank you. I wouldn't have thought to do that. That's great. All right, now I can get my rivet gun out. I finally have ammunition.
I told you about this guy. Make him listen.
You're gonna hurt her. That's awful rude.
Hide from salvation.
Seven horns. The Lamb. Accept his word. Come on. Go on. Come back. Come back.
And I'm already out of Eve. I should have bought more Eve. Well, I'll get more Eve.
It's this way.
This lamb woman seems cultured. Why, I'd love to sit down to tea. I think I'll send her an introduction by post. Yes.
Hello. What have we here?
The Times may be kind, but did you have to take our home? I hear a creaking of the floorboards.
All right, I'll be back. Heavy rivet ammo does extra damage to all targets. So I've got a new ammo type.
Sunshine.
What is this creepy laughing?
I think all of the children have finally fallen asleep. And now that the park is all quiet, I can't sleep myself. I guess it's just you and me, Mr. Voice Recorder. You, me, in 1959. I wonder what the new year will... What was that? Something's happened. The lights are going out. Kids, stay in your sleeping bags. It's gonna be fine.
Come on, exert. Blasted.
Got it.
It's on my side. I'm that child, you monster.
Okay, let's go to this platform over here. Whoops, wrong button. Anti-personnel rounds. Heavy rivet. So I only have three of those. Anti-personnel, cool.
Come on, Daddy. It's close.
Working on it.
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm for a home and lands of his own. But the parasites say no. What was yours is ours. We are the state. We are gone. We demand our share.
This way.
What's this? Hello. Oh, okay. Well, where do we go? We can go to the Censorship Bureau, or we can go there. Let's go upstairs first. Oh, this brings me back here. Gotcha.
A baby! Let me!
Wow, I really went through that ammunition quickly. Yes, more crap rivets. Ooh, here we go. I'll take that with me. In just a minute. Vita chamber. Vending machine. What's that? Alright. Okay, well, I guess it's too late for that now. Oh.
I've been rationing my supplies ever since the park got cut off from the rest of Rapture. Gotta stay strong. I'm holed up in this workshop, surrounded by those wailing brats, trying to beat their way in. They want my food, my guns. They want it all. But I got a plan. Gotta fix up the transport sub that's been rusting in the maintenance bay. Then I'm gonna get the hell out of this hole. These animals want Rapture? They can have it.
Alright, there's the corpse I need to loot, so it was great that I got the machine gun working. Let's get my rivet gun out. Make sure we're loaded. I only have 13 rivets. Great. And I'm out of that, too. Oh, looks like we're going to be using the drill. Here we go.
Daddy, here.
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature.
Oh, sure.
But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
Daddy!
Real Dad! Guys, my hands! Be sacrificed for all of us! I just want to play! Hey, Will! I'm ready to go! Come on! Something going on!
Could you?
Daddy, I'm ready. Daddy, are you taking me home too?
That was good.
All right, Chief. We've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
Air vents in the workshop. All right. All right. So that's 26. I only have 48 ammo, or 48. Man, I really can't afford it right now. So we'll do that later.
But eyes, they feel like foes.
Lamb is becoming a problem. The woman is a damned collectivist. Here in Rapture, how could the council fail to see it? Worse, to hide her intent, she gulls these patients of hers into a religious frenzy. A new Kremlin will rise and swallow the council house before they realize they've been had. I will not have my city swindled by the parasite. Whatever its guise. It is time, I think, to call Sinclair.
Oh, Sinclair? our very own Sinclair. And that's where I came from. So... Courthouse. Ooh. That would have been as interesting to listen to.
Only one eligible bachelor down here these days, and that's me. I'm all you got, baby.
Did I miss one, or is that around the corner? Probably around the corner. Oh, this takes us to another employees-only passage. Oh.
Sometimes I drift away and feel I'm back on the old estate. Then I open my eyes.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say. In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
And I'm getting low.
The parasite makes nothing for itself. Its only tools are taxes and tithes meant to trick you into offering what it has not earned. In Rapture, we keep what is ours.
Well, it looks like I should start using my machine gun if I'm gonna have that limited ammunition.
On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated. It must be controlled. And finally, an artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no, your art must serve the cause. Your ideals endanger the people.
Wow, Andrew Ryan was really a proselytizer, wasn't he?
She must be sacrificed for all of us. I
Well, could use more help.
Stop ignoring me! Why not?
Oops, looks like I have the wrong one equipped. Alright, so, need to go down, or before we go down, let's see, this is where I came from. This also leads down. Okay, so let's go down. Ah, help! Destroy it. Don't really have a lot of money, so no sense there. And that's it. Okay, so back up. And we're back. Okay. Did we go this way?
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
Alright, so we can harvest them. Well, I mean, it's obvious which is the good path. So I don't think we'll be doing any of that. But it looks like I bypassed this section altogether when I came back earlier. So let's harvest what we can.
And I backed up all the blankets so they'd be dry for us.
Tricky. Ooh. Hey! Get a blue bonus while hacking for additional cash. Sweet. All these mannequin heads are creepy. Oh, there we go. Vita chamber. Save spot. Bring a little sister to a vent allows you to choose whether to rescue or harvest her. If you harvest her, you will get maximum Adam to spend on plasmids, but she will not survive the process. If you rescue her, you get less Adam, but the girl will be cured. I mean, come on, what do they expect? You want me to harvest a little girl?
Always near, Daddy. Oh, I'm sleepy.
That's the good violin.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
All right. Well, we finally got the Adam we need. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's a beer. I want that. And we've been streaming for 3 hours now. So let's get to the Hall of the Future, and then I'm going to end the broadcast. And we'll get our Incinerate when we pick up next week. If we can get there. We don't die along the way.
Fix your face, baby! What is this? But not his! I love you!
Holy cow! Ah, this is tricky. Ah. Did I miss a staircase or something? Maybe that's later.
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide for you. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasite said, no! The child has a duty. He will go to war and die for the nation.
Holy cow. Andrew Ryan, anti-war. Oh, these big hands. Who would take their kid to an amusement park like this? I mean, really. Power to the people, weapon upgrade. All right, let me do that in a minute. Hold on.
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has and make them go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella if he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what, and he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history.
All right, weapon upgrade. Now, which one to do? We can do the rivet gun damage increase, which we skipped last time, or machine gun. Well, rivet gun damage seems to, rivet gun ammo seems to be more plentiful. So let's do that. Rivet gun is looking good.
You're the gift.
Hey! I like it. Only 3 shots. Save on ammunition. Hello. What is this? It's gonna hurt. There we go. Got something at least. Brings me back around. And I think I know where I'm at.
Troublesome oath from all sides.
Oh. Okay, just in the nick of time. Hey, another employees only section. Hello. Bingo.
Third session today with this amazing limey shrink, Dr. Sophia Lamb. She said that all Ryan's horse shit about always looking out for number 1 is turning us little guys against each other. And what we need is unity, solidarity. Then, she held up a mirror. Turns out, I wear my hair and mustache just like Ryan. So today, I'm spreading the word about Lamb. And tonight, I'm shaving my whole stupid head.
Ooh, someone's dyed in the wool there. All right, back to my rivet gun. And all right, I only got 16 rivets left. I'm running low on health. Man, this is a long attraction, a really long ride.
Unable to provide for itself, the need of the parasite grows until war is made to justify it. Your parents brought you to Rapture, where you need never fear the parasites again. So you see, there is no place for you on the surface. But you may bring the world to you. If you know someone who belongs in Rapture, write a letter to the Ryan Industries mailroom. And you never know. The next new face might be familiar.
Ooh. Nothing hidden over here. Oh wait, here we go. Before Nuka World, there was Andrew Ryan Land.
I know this facility is vital to the preservation of secrecy in Rapture. But seeing myself transformed into that lurching, waxen nightmare, do children truly respond to this? Still, I spoke to a young man exiting the park after the grand opening, asking him what, if anything, he had learned here. He said his chores didn't seem so bad anymore, as long as Mother wouldn't send him to the surface.
So it worked? Really? That's the most unbelievable part I've found. Okay. Open all doors.
Come on, choppers! Tear this place down!
I inherit!
Whoa! You'll find nothing but the boss is upon you!
Alright, and I don't have...
I gotta get under something! Stop that roof!
Running low on health. Ammo vending. This is the one we already hacked, right? First aid. Yes. Well, we're fully upgraded and healthy and alive. Let's see. So this takes us right back here. So this is what we went down earlier. All right, now I'm going to end the broadcast here. Thanks for joining me, ladies and gents, for Bioshock 2 Part 1. We got through it. I'm starting to feel the game again. It feels a lot like the first one, but with the many improvements that I'm liking. I really like the hacking system in particular in this game a lot better than the last one. Those little tubes and pipes were, I don't know, kind of annoying. So yeah, I'm having fun so far. I hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast. We'll be streaming this during Scotch and Smoke Rings every Thursday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time until we're done. Next live stream tomorrow, Friday, at 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. in the morning, we will continue with Rage 2. I believe we have one quest left. Or I'm sorry, we have one step left on our final story quest. I don't know if we're going to get to that tomorrow, but we've got 2 more continents to explore in Rage 2. So there's a lot to do. We're going to have a good old time. And I am aware of the Creation Club, the new Creation Club stuff. I'm already working on 3 new Creation Club videos, so stay tuned for those. I'll be sure to cover them this weekend. Thanks again for joining me, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday night. Drink something warm, get tucked in your beds, have an excellent night's sleep, and then I'll see you tomorrow morning bright and early for my next live stream. Have a good one, and I'll see you then.